Okay, first of all, we stayed very healthy, at least as of right now, which is great, going through that scrimmage. The ones pretty much dominated on both sides, which was good to see. That's kind of what you would expect in a scrimmage like this. Moving defense, a little bit of crowd noise, too many procedures against the offense, obviously. Defense 2 times, 1 time they come off the sidelines, 12 guys on the huddle, and lose your football game. So a lot of learning to go with the scrimmage, not just administrative part of the game is important. You can win and lose games just as well as the play can. So, but I thought it was real positive. It was good to see us be able to control the line of scrimmage on both sides with the first group, and it went back and forth. Some young men stepped up and did some good things. So, good positive day. Again, thanks for everybody that came out. It's awesome for these kids. They talk about it every single day. That people come out and watch them during camp, and it definitely gives them more juice and energy and excitement as we move into the next phase of camp, which is obviously preparing for UMass.
Did the offense need a day like this here?
Yeah, I think we did. It was good for us to kind of get things clicking. And if you've been at practices, they've done some really good things at practice, but practice is not games. So, it was just good to see us make some plays down the field. We dropped a big one, got to make that play, but it just felt better watching them from the back end as far as they got in the groove. If they didn't get behind the chains, they were pretty successful.
Gary, the other day, Dave Miranda said he wasn't sure about a guy like Leon Jacobs, whether he'd be able to. I wonder if that has changed a little bit.
Well, Leon is the perfect freshman scenario. You come in and he looks great, he runs good, does a great job in the summer, and he appears to be mentally able to handle the transition from high school, which he has. Then all of a sudden camp jumps on you, and you've got all the pressures of camp, new defense, understanding the running with the 1s and the 2s. And I think he handled it well. I think that the waters are calming for him, and he's able to go play and react. He's a tremendous athlete, and it looks like right now he won't redshirt.
How about the quarterback play today?
Yeah, it'd be fun to sit back and evaluate that tape. Some good and bad on all fronts. I felt it was important for Tanner to have an opportunity to get out and run with the 1s. Not so good early, but he got into the red zone, did a couple nice things, which was good to see. Kind of back and forth. The fact the ability to throw the ball down the field was improved, and we'll take a long, hard look at the scrimmage and really the last week or so, and we'll continue to evaluate and get closer to figuring out who that guy's going to be.
Did you see any separation
in the quarterbacks? Not really. I was watching a lot of different things, so. We'll look at the film and evaluate it. There's some natural separation that's taken place as we've gone through camp, and it can't only be judged on one day. There's so many things that go into it, but we're in a good spot. We have 3 young men that want to compete at a high level and all want to start. So it's going to be really hard for 2 of them, and it's going to be great for the other one. And away we go.
Just in terms of decisions you have to make before the opener, Gary, would you put quarterback? Where does that rank in terms of importance and difficulty?
Difficulty. I don't think any of them are really more difficult than the other. The quarterback position is important because the young man has his hands on the ball every snap. But it's important who plays left guard and who plays nose guard too. So I don't think there's any pressure. It's an important decision that we're making, just like a lot of them are. I just think the timing of it now is becoming crucial to get the right reps. For the 2 young men that are really going to have 1s and 2s is who you try to get ready, and if 3 has to go in the game, you better have a game manager to get an opportunity.
Gary, the other day you talked about Kyle French having a good day after some struggles. Is his inconsistency a concern?
Yes, absolutely. You come out on a day like this, and this is as close to, tell the kids, this is preseason game number 2, so this is as close as we get to game. It does not get any closer than that, and we missed a couple, and Jack came in and drilled him. So it's definitely a battle. It's a competition as we go through. Again, it's not based on one day, but there has to be more putting in than playing real football. It has to be more putting. So it was disappointing. But, we'll be fine. We'll bounce back, and there we go.
Is Caputo getting an edge at all at that second safety spot?
Yeah, Caputo's pulled ahead a little bit. Moose is right there with him. We'll need him. We're going to play 4 safeties at times. Trotter's highly involved in that situation also. So holding Dez out today for all, but I don't know, Dez may have had a couple sub-package reps, but it was, I'm sure, less than 5. It was great to give those guys a chance to run around. We're going to need 4 quality safeties, and we'll probably end up traveling 6. So it's nice to see them making some plays.
Did you know what to expect from him, Caputo, based on the fact that he didn't get anything in the spring because of the surgery?
Did not, other than I knew how bad he wanted to play football. that young man to go through what he went through and to get himself back and the rehab that he did and how hard he fought to get back into the football field in the fall showed me his toughness and his true want to. He's a good athlete. He's picked up a defense that's very complicated in the back end and he's done a nice job, so he's very smart on the other side.
Have you encountered any drawbacks to having practices open as much as they have here in this camp?
No, not at all. But I think it's a huge positive. I'm not a real nervous guy as far as people coming to watch him. I don't want him to show up on the internet and be there from play 1 to play 90, but that's not the best thing in the world for the program. But it's just it's important to me for these kids to be around the fans and for the fans to be able to have an opportunity to see their team play. I think it way outweighs the possible negatives of just not that paranoid. Really not. So nothing we showed today that they wouldn't see. Watching Utah State film a year ago or watching the Badgers a year ago. So it is what it is. They show San Diego State in there too. So good luck. Watch all those games. Have fun.
Nice crowd today.
That was a great crowd. Unbelievable. It's fun. It's just these kids love it. They haven't had it before, and I'm excited about it. They're excited about it. It just gives a chance to interact a little bit.
What do you do next to eliminate the false starts, Gary?
Well, the biggest thing is we want continue through the music, get it louder. It is a moving defense, and there is communication within the defense, and it is a vicious weapon. It's something that is important for our defense to be able to get in and out of the odd front, the even front, and show the blitzes from a look pretty snap where they're coming and really coming from somewhere else. So that does come with some talk on the defensive side. Going to more like a game mode, if you will, but we're still in camp for the rest of this week. So still some crossover with the one offense against the twos and the twos against the ones, but we will definitely have an emphasis on preparing for the ones.
So Gary, is Canner open to playing wide receiver?
Yeah, I'm sure he would be. Yeah. He's brought it up a couple times as far as, I'm not going to sit here and say he's going to jump into wide receiver maybe full time. That's not, I don't think that's in the cards, but as an athlete to get in there on the field and give an opportunity, it'd be a little tough to defend. All of a sudden, you got a couple quarterbacks running around and playing to great athletes. So, you good?
Thank you.